What is the weirdest thing you find extremely attractive? My husband can do an incredible impersonation of a gorilla. Knuckles on the ground, butt sticking out, huffing noise, the whole deal. Wouldn't you know that has gotten me into bed more times than I would care to admit it. I want to say it's mostly because he makes me laugh so much, but damn, sometimes I see a gorilla and I'm like, wow, he's pretty handsome. Edit, I'm so fucking proud that this is my top comment. Thanks for the awards. Also, I think some of you are taking me way too seriously about finding actual gorillas attractive. My husband got himself this bear onesie. The first time he put it on I was like, what is this feeling? Why am I aroused right now? After a few occasions of him wearing it I was like, well, I guess I'm a borderline furry, although I think it's the snuggly softness that does it for me rather than anything animalistic. He still thinks it's very weird, but he will put it on for me when I ask. Too bad for him, our anniversary is in the height of summer. Edit, Onesies are widely available, so I don't really understand why so many people are asking where he got it. I mean, they're literally everywhere, and it's not like his is special, it's not a magical onesie, it's just a normal, fluffy onesie with a hood and bare ears. It's also not one of those loose ones. I like the way it hugs his butt, but he bought his in Next, a basic high street shop in the UK. That was maybe 4 or 5 years ago, though, but you could definitely get one on Amazon. This has been my favorite comment so far. At first it was kind of funny to me. But I made it so much funnier in my head. I'm imagining some chick wearing lingerie and this dude in a bear costume comes out of the bathroom and in a Yogi the Bear voice says, I'm gonna taste what's in your picnic basket. P.S. Have a link to this onesie? Definitely not going to get one, just doing research. Edit, you guys are nuts. I appreciate you all. Here's a headline for you, man bears all for his lover. Ends in sticky mess. When you sort by new you get plenty of completely normal traits, it's like you didn't even read the question. A girl with a good sense of humor, how is that a weird thing to be attracted to? That's classic AskReddit for you, people get excited, forget the actual question and just dive in with something vaguely relevant lol. Always happens in the threads about TV shows/movies too, e.g. what are some underrated shows just devolves into people saying any show they like, which completely defeats the point. Men who look tired. That whole eye bag/sleepy eyes/slightly dazed look. Also when a guy buckles/unbuckles a belt. Edit to add, for the people who thank me for giving them a confidence boost, just remember that more often than not the things we don't like about ourselves are deeply liked and even celebrated by others. Attractiveness is subjective and there will always be someone out there who loves you for who you are and appreciates your unique traits. When I met my wife, her one front tooth was a little crooked, and I always thought it was kinda hot. She wanted it fixed when we were getting married for her wedding pictures, and I was low-key a little bummed, lol. I didn't make a strong case. I said something like, are you sure, I kinda like it. She pretty much told me it made her insecure and she hates it, so I couldn't really argue with that. I thought I was the only one though, that's funny. My fiancé mentioned something about always wanting to correct her crooked eye tooth and I had never told her how sexy I thought it was, but that day I was like, OMG, absolutely not. That's my favorite tooth. It's so sexy. And she's never brought up fixing it again. And now I can freely gush about my favorite tooth with her. She thinks it's funny. I went snorkeling with a guy from Holland once. I found him a little obnoxious. He didn't want any swim fins, saying he was like Aquaman underwater, and making a big deal out of it, to the group. In the boat, he was rummaging around the guide's compartment and found a big knife. He jokingly pointed it at the guides, while doing pirate noises. Honestly, he stressed me out a little. But when it came to jumping in the water, I was a little scared. I'm not a good swimmer, and I don't in particular like when I can't touch the bottom. He was the one who encouraged me, saying that he's also scared. He said a lot of things. And the reason why he hadn't taken any swim fins, was because he felt like they were dragging him down. He let his guard down, to make me feel better, even though it let him open, to be ridiculed a little by the group, about his Aquaman antics. I liked him a lot better after that. I'm 22 and I've had natural white hairs growing since I was 12, about 50% of my hair is now white, the rest a dark brown. I've always liked my white hair and I'm growing it out to be completely white, but always had other people, family/friends, tell me to dye over it. Thank you for making me feel less self-conscious. My sister has the same thing, though hers seems to be going silver a bit more slowly than yours. She totally enjoys it and gets people asking how she managed to get a mix of dark brown and silver, and she's just like, it does it on its own. It makes for a cool pattern when she puts her hair into a bun or things like that. She did once dye it a metallic red color, but it was this would be fun thing since the dye would only take to the silver hairs rather than I must hide it thing. Prominent noses. Actually, this is what I came to say. I met my wife online. She was over online dating, but I commented on her nose and she loved it. We've been together for 8 years and are probably getting divorced any time now. Edit. I appreciate all the thoughtful, encouraging responses and the nose puns. I don't think either of us want a divorce and there still might be hope to salvage things. But if it does go that route, it was both of us who blew it.